Hello, Graybeard here, and welcome to the channel. We're gonna ride the Amyet, and ever since I rode that the Jansno up the, this is what I mean by the halo. It runs anyway. The other ones I did notice they do turn, the halo glows when you have the headlight on. Both of them, the Plarna and the Jansno, but they don't run independently. That's kind of what I meant when I was talking about the Jansno on the last video. But yeah, this one will run anyway, all by itself, and then when you turn the headlight on, let me find the headlight switch. Somewhere here. Oh, this one is a switch right here. It's a physical switch, not a button. Anyways, but yeah, ever since I rode the Jansno over that hill, every time I do that with one of my regular single motor bikes, it makes me wonder, how will the Amyet dual motor go over that hill? And we're fixing to find out. Get this on the road, y'all. Like I say, if you ain't subscribed yet, please do. If you like the video, hit that like button and comment for me. Let me know what you think. If you don't like it, hit like anyway. You can lie to me. I'm a man. I can take it. And yeah, even if you don't like it, let me know what you didn't like about it. I just noticed this brake is pointing down, and this one's pointing down, but not near as much. But anywho, boop boop. I let my phone close up on me. I was using the date on the phone to there we go. Now we got the speedo. Yeah, I turned this up. I'm hoping y'all can see it. I can't tell if y'all can or not. It's looking like a glare to me. I can see it good now, but I'm wondering if you can. But you can see this. And this is more accurate, to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, I do need to equal these brakes out. I'm a little anal retentive when it comes to that. She got a full charge. Oh, I was wondering why it slowed down there at the end. I was only in pedal assist 3, I believe. Boop. Oh. Had somebody behind me, but they must have turned off. Like I say, every time I turn this camera on, I wonder if the audio's okay. I have great mics. They're DJI, but I've had one or two not turn out superbly on this mic setup. And I'm thinking sometimes it just don't connect with the camera itself through the adapter. And then all you get is the camera mics. So then you get a lot of wind noise and junk like that. And the camera's actually fairly decent by itself anyway, but the mics are better. Woohoo! Yeah, I do believe it's just a single motor. The Hummer's still sitting there. But even on single motor. I believe this one's just got a little more pep than the other two. Like I say, I took this thing up this hill a couple rides before the Jansno, and like right now we're doing 24. Jansno is doing about 20 about this point. Yeah, it's a little iffy today on the weather. Somebody had some fun. If you can look by the pill out marks on the road there. Yeah, it seems to hold 21 going up this part. Well, it fell to 20 this time. This is one of the steeper points right here, and then it'll level out. Watch, it'll pick up. Yep. A smart car. Evidently they weren't too smart. I don't even know if they make them anymore. And they don't hold their resale value very well either. Woohoo! It's funny how some people act like they're scared to pass you, like you're going to dart out in front of them or something. Coyote. I try to be very careful. Ooh. About to pinch my finger in the brake. Get a good sound of the exhaust here. That's a little loud. Guess we'll get to hear it again too. That's one thing about Mustangs. They're good for sound. Even before the Coyote, they'd make a lot of sound. Going down through here is kind of like going through a overpass or something. You can rap at a throttle and hear it ricochet. Yeah, I figured I'd take this one up that hill and see how well it does in dual motor. I'm sure it'll do a lot better and go up a lot quicker, but I want to see it for myself. Yeah, tire on that Jansno didn't go down any further on that last ride. It felt funny when I come off that little ramp there at the edge of the sidewalk at the road. Made it feel almost like the tire was real soft, but it wasn't. It was just a little softer than I wanted it to be. And it's these things right here, you see them little blocks. They got like little treads on them, I guess, to help you from slipping. Right, like right here. And when I ran over it with that Jansno, it just felt funny. Yeah, taking off up through here, this thing's got a little more pep. Just a little more pep. And the Jansno's got just regular cable operated brakes, which I still think do pretty darn good. In fact, I think they do a little bit better than the Polarna brakes. If you watched all my videos, there's one video where I was coming down a steep incline, very steep. In fact, probably about the steepest incline I'd be going down on one of these bikes. And I kind of avoided it anymore since. And this car turning. Figure I'd give them the right of way. But Polarna, it did not want to stop going down that hill. But make sure I'm still recording. Yep, we almost 10 minutes in. Yeah, well, I'll take off in single motor and then kick in dual motor, and then we'll try to ride it out through there up the hill. But look, just taking off like this, it just seems to do a lot better than the Jans know. Let's get going up this way, and then I'll kick in the dual motor. Oh, shoot. There we go. Now it's like, what hill? I was struggling on the Jans no. This is the same hill. Doing almost 20 going up it with no pedaling. Yeah, it's starting to look a little dim, ain't it? Of course, we're in the trees now. It's the steeper part. That's probably about as steep as it gets right there. Picking back up. Let's see if we get some better views today with the sun not glaring on it. I noticed when I was trying to show, it looked like a house on top of the mountain. I could see it, but the camera wasn't picking it up because it's got to have a certain amount of light beaming into the little lens there, or it don't pick it up. Yeah, I need to adjust that back caliper where it's mounted. I don't know if you heard that dog that time. He was barking at me in the last video too. He wanting to eat me up. Might as well stay off the dual motor going down the hill. But right here, if I can stay in place here, see if the camera's, I don't know if, no, it don't look like the camera's picking it up. I hope it's picking it up. I can't tell in this little tiny screen. But it looks like a house sitting right there on top of the mountain, right through that part in the trees. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's picking it up. And I hate that. Yeah, like I say, my next camera, I think I might try the DJI for two reasons. It's supposed to be better than the what you call it? GoPro. I was drawing a blank there. Yeah, I could come up through here and probably get a half a bag of cans. It's just gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it here. I think I can see it a little bit. But yeah, it's gorgeous scenery around here. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Hopefully y'all are picking it up pretty good on the video. Yes, that really shocked me, knowing that they actually paved this up here. I didn't think it was ever going to pave this. They should have went on up, but like I say, it's not cheap. Now, if you look up on the, I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm hoping you can. You see like a tower and a building up there on top of the mountain. That's not the same one I was trying to show you just a minute ago, though. Let's see. It's just gorgeous. Right here would be a good time to have one of them vlogging cameras with a real good lens. But it's pretty. Seeing a hill, then another hill, and then the mountain behind it. Yeah, I'll show you my house that I used to live in anyway. Used to be my house. Trying not to go too fast and be too hard on these brakes. Not that next house right there, but the one below it, with the little storage building behind it. I don't want these two vehicles there. That's not it. It's the next one. Used to live there. Took a lot of the bushes out of the front. Had bushes all down the front of the house when I lived there. And instead of going on down the hill like we did in the Jans, no, we're going to take this right and go up over this other little hill here. We did it on the scooter before. This took off violently. Yeah, you got to watch through here. A lot of loose dirt. I don't know if you can hear it. That's I went down into pedal assist 3 to try to tame it a little bit. Some fairly decent houses up here. It's just, I don't know if I'd want to have to try to climb up here to get to them in the winter time. That's what you got to think about around here when you buy a house, is how hard is it going to be on you in the winter time. I don't know what's up that little gravel road there. I'm assuming it's somebody's driveway. Yeah, you can see trees down everywhere. Most of this happened when that Hurricane Helene, I think it was, came up and gave us a little tickle all the way up in West Virginia. Well, that wasn't there the last time I came down through here, that little storage building. I don't remember it being there anyway. I'll have to go over my scooter videos again. And this house right in front of us with the fire hydrant, I used to live there back in the 2000s. Yeah, you hit the throttle on this, it's all go when it's a dual motor. Woohoo! And it's very, very addictive. Skirt. Speed bump. You don't realize how much faster this bike is than the others, and I don't mean like top speed. Talking about the whole thing. You can go over the same exact route as the other two, and this one just gets you through it a whole lot quicker because of the acceleration. But that's that one. It was rough last time, and I didn't notice it till too late on this one. These are starting to squeak a little bit. And then we'll go back up by the Harley place. Like I said, when I said, can you see the Harley place? This is Harley. This is the old building, but they still run out of this, but they have a lot of other stuff in that other building too. The beautiful mountain. Everybody's heading to church, as far as I know. Yeah. fixing to have to hop the sidewalk. Got them coming up behind me, and these people in front of me are going slow. People behind me are catching up. Woohoo! I guess the noisiest thing about this bike when you hit bumps is that derailer. And you can't fault it for that, because it's, you know, spring loaded or whatever anyway. So it's gonna do what it's gonna do when you hit bumps. Now, like I say, I've only gotten up to about 25 on single motor on this right now, but I've been letting off. But yeah, let's let her eat. This is single motor. It'll hit 30, I know. Take it a little bit to get there, but it'll do it. The bike's saying 29.8. There we are, 29. I guess it depends on the spot, because you know, the slope varies. It's slightly downhill, ever so slightly. Guess this is where I'll jump the sidewalk. I don't want to be sandwiched in between them cars and whatnot. That's a funky looking little off-roader. Like I say, a lot of people like them there. In this case, very leery of turning in front of me, like they're afraid I'm gonna try to pop out in front of them. Well, okay. Guess I'll let these go. That's weird. That Volkswagen that just took off there, it's got that run stop thing going on. And as it took off, it was starting. They're neat in a way, but they're troublesome in others. Let's get her up to speed. I hate that button location, but I hate that it's overcast today. Videos look so much better with the sun out. Like I say, I don't know about all the others, but I know GoPros they're light hungry. They need that light. Brighter it is, the better it looks. I mean, it still does okay when it's overcast, but it does better when it ain't. I don't know if you can see it like I can, because the camera's down lower than my eyes. You can see the mountain better in front of us, actually. It's crazy though, when you're filming it riding these bikes like this, you're hearing all that wind pass by these little straps on your helmet, and just makes you wonder how them mics can hold all that out. Let's ensure we get up this hill easily. "25 up the hill." It's fairly steep right here. Don't know if you can tell it. But for a $1,000 bike, and so far I have not had any problems out of it. I didn't like the tires. It's not to say they wouldn't have worked, but it was hard to get them to seat right and centered on the wheel, you know. And then first few rides you watch on this Amyet, you'll see that you can see a lot of hop in the handlebars going down the road like that. And that was the tires doing that. You see now, any kind of rise and lower in the handlebars now is over bumps. But I mean, it was a steady wobble like that when I first got them, and I did the best I could to get them tires centered. They were, not that they were any worse than the other two bikes' factory tires. It was that every square inch of those tires was like sticky. I mean, they left your fingers feeling a little tacky to the touch, you know, when you were messing with them. I'm gonna go this way this time. We usually go up over the hill. We're gonna, I was about to dart across there, but I didn't know if I was gonna be fast enough, because, you know, I ain't gonna take off on dual motor. Don't wanna wear my tire out on the front prematurely, but I can go now. Like I say, switching over to dual motor and letting her eat, it's addictive. Very. There's another smart car. Figure we'll go through the parking lots backward this time. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous view. Let this car go. Yeah, can't get enough of the scenery around here. And I've been here 21 years. Like I say, before then, I've come up here and visited, couldn't tell you how many times. Because my ex-wife, her family's from here, this town, but I got family up north. That's where we have our reunions, is up Summersville area in West by God, Virginia. Here's a little idea of how high that mountain goes. Oh, let me, there we go. If you can see it, it's one of them huge robot looking telephone pole thingies with a bunch of, looks like a bunch of what you call them, antennas on it for cell phones. Those things are humongous, but they look tiny on top of that mountain, even though the mountain doesn't look like it's that tall. I mean, in person it looks taller than it does on video, but it still don't look like, you know, it's not like the Rockies or anything. Even on a Sunday morning, Lowe's is hopping. They could use some new stop signs. That one there, you couldn't hardly even make it out. Another thing too, like in parking lots, a lot of people don't view like stop signs and stuff like that as legitimate stop signs, because it's not on a road, it's in a parking lot, so it's like a suggestion to them. That looks like my truck, but a fleet side. She got a lot of little rattles in it. It's a 4-banger. I got the 4.3. Tried and true. Ooh. Should have turned a little earlier. like I say, show me a Walmart that has a prettier view. I mean, there might be a few out there. Here's a better look at that tower up there. I think that's the same one. Yeah, I think that's just a cell tower there, actually. And that's another one there, a taller one of them narrow ones. But it's gorgeous. It's just freaking gorgeous. And where it's overcast, it's not going to show up the detail in the trees and stuff on the mountain. That's what I hate about overcast days. But you get what you get, especially around here. I can say some years, Bluefield has more rain than Seattle. Believe it or not. You can even look it up if you want. We get a lot of rain around here. That's why everything's so lush. Skirt. But it's gorgeous. Just freaking gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Oop, get out of the way here. Got a truck coming up behind me. Ooh. I thought that was broken glass there for a minute. Looks like some gravel. Somebody might have. You can actually buy a little white gravel in bags here for your gardening. And that looked like somebody spilt some. That sounds about to lose it. Guess I could tweak it down to 3 there. A little less busy today. Of course, it's Sunday and a lot of people are in church. It's about the only time I can get my rides in anymore with the conflicting schedules between me and the little lady. Just gorgeous. Just freaking gorgeous. It's freaking awesome. Still showing full power. I'm thinking we'll ride the shoulder here. Traffic don't like it, but I am on a bicycle. I can do it. I was thinking about going out to the duck pond, but I'm assuming this is accurate. I got 7.1 miles on the the GPS. Yeah, let's go ahead. Might as well. That's the thing about this bike. You can get places quicker. It's unbelievable how much quicker you can get there on this bike than the other two. Like right now, we'd be doing about 22, 24 if we're lucky, going up this incline here. Not super steep, but it's enough to slow a single motor down quite a bit. And on this one, we're doing 28, 29. Go ahead and hit the sidewalk. There was somewhere right around here on one of my other videos, long time ago. I want to say it was on the Polarna. Seen a beaver run out. He was like right next to the sidewalk, and when I come up on him, he took off. So we got up to speed on the dual and I flipped down. Yeah, anytime you're wondering what gear I'm in, if it's flipped over here to A, that's single. Flipped over to B, it's dual. I know I probably mentioned it here or there, but figured I'd do it again, just in case anybody missed it. I got enough pedaling on that last ride. Oh. Ooh. I just noticed we're already down to 2 bars on throttle. Of course, it went up to 4 off. Get over out the way. Oh, he was turning. I could have kept on going. Now, it's another thing I really didn't think about on this bike, where you have that what they call voltage lag or whatever, where when you're under throttle it'll show it lower than what it actually is. This one's got dual motors, so when you're running dual motors you're running twice the voltage, so it may show lower on dual motors when you're under throttle than single. I haven't really looked that deeply into it. Now, like I say, this used to be the road to go through here, and then they chopped it off and turned it into a little like parkish kind of area for people to walk their dogs and leave their crap everywhere. Where's the duckies? Are they hiding next to this edge here? I know there was that one day. Oh, there's a little group of them. Just having their best life on the water. This cute little, looks like a pond, but it's actually part of a creek. They got a little, I guess you'd call it a dam. Creates kind of like a little waterfall. Looking for that beaver. A couple times I come up through here, I heard something scrubbing around up there, going across that rock on that steep hill there. And it was first time I didn't see it. I kind of did, but couldn't make it out what it was. Ooh, there's a I don't know what that is. I thought it was a swan at first. It's a stork or something. But here's the little waterfall-like area, and I guess this probably is what helps that become like a little pond-looking area. Yeah, I can't remember how they had this set up before. It was something to do with the water treatment plant. And then they had the little play area down the way there. And then they moved it down here. I was a little disappointed when they took it out. And then now this was always here, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it was not. That's where that daggone playground area was before. It's showing I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's showing like it's full now. Like I say, dual motors. Like I say, on the other two bikes, it peaks out at 1,000. This one peaks out at 1,500 on each motor. So then when you're running dual motors, it's supposed to peak out at 3,000. So it really, now it's down a bar. That's weird. See if you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. Still only showing one bar down. Now it's 2. But it'll climb the crap out of this hill here. I like it. I don't know if you can hear that dog. Forgot I was in dual. Oh, I'm still only in 3. I was wondering what the dealio was. I kind of did that because of that po-po sitting there near that little park area. I didn't want it to. Hello, puppy. He's like, don't you come in my yard, dang it. Roof, roof. Well, I guess I could have went the other way. Yeah, let's turn around and go the other way. It's a little quicker. Pretty little, cute little neighborhood. Hearing a little squeak from that pivot point, kind of like the Jans know. Hopefully it don't never get as bad as the Jans know. Of course, this is the first year I've had this bike. But there's a lot of nice scenery around through here. Yeah, it's still going down to 2 bars on single motor. So maybe that doesn't affect it. Maybe it just draws it down so much to, you know, whether you're dual or single motor. But we shan't play around too much anymore. Head on back to the house. Not sure how long we've been videoing. Kind of lose track of that when I'm just enjoying it. I don't understand the hoodie thing. Yes, younger crowd will wear a hoodie in 90-degree weather. I don't understand it. Woohoo! Smell coffee. Smells good. I was fixing to hit the road, but I seen a car turn in coming up this way. Let them get around me. Yeah, it is a Nissan Altima. You gotta watch out for them Nissan Altimas. A Koopa Mini. Come on, take it. Caused me to lose too much speed, dang it. Woohoo! Decent looking old square body Caprice. It looked kind of funky there for a second, but I was scooting back on the seat. Get a better position for pedaling. Woohoo! Almost smelled like I got crop dusted. I have to say, of course I don't get to ride but once a week if I'm lucky, but thing held on onto the motor for a while there. But I've had good luck with these tires so far, and they're cheap tires. I see other bike videos and electric bike videos, and I've seen a couple of them have some flats. I'm hoping that don't happen to me. I try to watch my road in front of me and make sure I don't run over anything I know will do any damage. But you know, we're all human. Can't be perfect with it. Down to 1 bar. I did not. That's one reason why I was talking about maybe or maybe not going out toward that little park area. I didn't want to run the battery out too much. Once we get up here and turn up that hill to downtown area, head back to the house, it'll be all downhill from there, just about. Woohoo! His hand's going to sleep on me. 12.9 miles. So like I say, with these dual motors, it's a 25 amp hour battery. 13 miles. And we're looking at right now it's showing 2 bars. I don't know if it'll go up off throttle or not. It's possible. But under throttle it goes down to 1. After 13 miles, but you gotta figure, everywhere I'm going, I'm either going downhill or uphill, which is a lot rougher on it. You know, as far as draining the battery. My buttocks is feeling it too. You see, these seats are fairly plush, especially for a bicycle. But they're waiting on me. Woohoo! There's a lot of lag too in between the motor kicking on and off when you go to pedal. The more dead these bikes, you know, the lower the battery power, the longer the lag it seems. Woohoo! Smelt donuts, it seemed like. I don't think there's anybody around here that makes donuts. Woohoo! And hopefully I ain't slouching too much. I try to pay attention to that the whole time I'm riding. Sometimes I fall off the wagon when it comes to that. Woohoo! Oh. Pedaling, we was doing 23, and I'm on pedal assist 3. I just realized that. That's pretty darn good. Looks like they've swept this road recently because there's usually a lot of debris. See, it's still pulling. Now it just let off. And I ain't been under throttle or pedaling for a good few feet. Woohoo! Yeah. Overall bang for your buck, I say this bike's the best, but affordability, the Jans knows got it. Skirt. Whew. Almost looked like the little lady's car, but hers has got a bluish tint to it. Whew. Figured I'd get a little breather before I go up here. Yeah, it's sad to see a lot of these old buildings go. You see, just got done demolishing one right there. A lot of these buildings been around since the 20s and earlier, the 1920s and earlier. I didn't even do dual motor going up through here. You don't have to. Yeah, we're getting a little squeak going on from this pivot point. Yet one time, this was a hustling and bustling little area right here. And it still kind of is at certain points, but I mean, it used to be, like I say, at one time, there was 65,000 people in Bluefield, West Virginia. Like I say, when it hit its peak, that's around the same time that, or either that when it was heading toward its peak. That's when Graham decided to change their name to Bluefield, Virginia. Kind of play off Bluefield's name. I'm still on pedal assist 3. We'll definitely make it home. Still showing 2 bars. Like I say, it's mostly downhill from here. Got a car coming up behind. Yeah, you can see where a truck came through here sweeping the cave area. Yeah, it helps out a lot when they sweep that curb area, especially after winter time. Just gorgeous. There's that spot where somebody, oh, they did one down here too. This is more of a hoodish kind of area. You get over this little hump and it's pretty much all downhill. Still showing 2 bars. Get out here and try to avoid some of these patches here. It ain't doing that twitchy thing yet. That's a good thing. One more block and we turn to my crib. I have a feeling this is a longer video. 1,000.
Whoa!
It's got dual motors. It'll do 35 mile an hour. Yeah, he was shocked at $1,000. I mean, if you're thinking for a bicycle, it is kind of expensive. But in the electric bike world, that's quite affordable. Yeah, we still got 2 batteries left on this and out of, not under throttle. So yeah, I still didn't get her below 20. But anywho's, whew. Hit the button right. Yeah, I need to move this one over here. I was doing a few things and coming up here to the workbench and I charged these batteries. It rained too much for me to get around to mowing now. If it goes long enough today without raining, I can probably still get it mowed, but couldn't yesterday. And I was actually trying to get a ride in yesterday, and then I was going to try to get another one in today so I can try to get some in the bank. That way in the off season where, and what I mean by off season is winter time, don't get as many rides in, not near as many because snow, cold. But yeah, get as many as I can in the bank, and that way I can still give y'all something, Yeah, we're over an hour, I think. Let me see. Yeah, hour and 3 minutes. Well, you'll get a good long video this time. But yeah, tell me what you think. Did you enjoy this ride? And how well the Amyet preformed or performed, however you say it. I think it's performed. But anyways, yeah. If you gotten this far and you ain't subscribed yet, you might as well. Because if you got this far, this is pretty much what this channel's about. Riding bikes and stuff. I need to get that one back on the road. Like I say, I put the carb on it and I didn't put the free flow filter on it. I need to do that. And this is the one that came with the kit, but I looked at it in the factory one and they're fairly identical. So I just left the factory one on there. And yeah, we'll check it out. I need to look into that and see if I can get that thing acting right again and we can start doing scooter rides again. I need to go through these 2 mini bikes and get them carbs cleaned out and take them somewhere, flog them a little bit. But anyways, like I say, if you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. Hit that bell for all notifications, and you'll get an alert every time I put out a video if you hit that bell and click all notifications. Yeah, definitely like, comment. All these little interactions help feed the YouTube machine, and they love it. Helps the channel out a lot too, and that's the main thing. And helps this channel grow. We done cleared 1,400. Last I looked, I think it was 1,406. But yeah, let's keep her going. Like, comment, share. And like I say, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.